Welcome everybody! My name is Mallow, and this is EarthBound. In the last episode, we crawled our way through the Dusty Dunes Desert and encountered 3 very rare enemies. And in this episode, we are going to finally enter this tunnel and hopefully get to the big city of Fourside that we've heard so much about. I'm excited! So, let's go. I like this. I don't know why. I like the tunnels in this game just because you don't get to see them, and they're just, I don't know, they're just like nice looking. I like the aesthetic. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my favorite song in the game, and welcome to my favorite town in the game. Welcome to the Metropolis of Fourside, folks. Happy you're here. Now, this section of the game is very open. I would highly recommend that if you are playing along, you probably should use this as a guide, because yes, this is a large, very open section of the game, and you really don't know what you're doing. Now, this is obviously a pretty big city, and I'm going to be giving a little bit of a tour. Not colossal or anything, but I am definitely going to be giving a slight tour and a slight overview of just everything that there is to do in Fourside. If you don't want to see this, probably won't be much story progress today. There will be a little bit near the end of the video. I will post a timestamp on screen if you want to skip to it. But for the most part, I'm just going to be walking around saying everything that you probably want to do upon arriving in Fourside. So let's go! Can't believe we're here. The city of Fourside has developed quite a bit since Mr. Geldegard Monotoli hit the big time. It's been good for the city. I love this music. Like, this music makes me happy. Not that, but, you know. Extra Cranky Lady. This is an enemy that I believe we saw when we went to Tucson. It's pretty much the same thing, except they can obviously solidify you. They can attack. It's a very basic enemy, just experience fodder. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I adore this music. In my opinion, this is easily my favorite song from EarthBound. One of my favorite songs from any video game ever. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. This area just makes me really happy. Anyways, this is the hotel. You can obviously save here. I would not recommend that you save here. It will make sense why next episode. Do not save. Anyways, a new enemy. One of the cooler new enemies. The Mad Taxi. He looks like something out of a cartoon, which is kind of what EarthBound is, actually. Mad Taxi is a very, very simple enemy. He can spew exhaust flames to... Flames? That sounds terrifying. Exhaust fumes to make you cry. He can rev and accelerate, which is a standard attack, and that's really about it. Very, very basic enemy. A very cool one. I do like it a lot. And it doesn't give that much EXP compared to the Extra Cranky Lady, but whatever. Honestly, I kind of just want to wander around this episode, as I mentioned. Anyways, let's read this sign. Planning meeting for EarthBound 2. Ha 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 ha! Funny joke! Restrain myself. There's another new enemy. There's new enemies aplenty here. This is the Annoying Revealer. I think that's what he's called. Once again, very similar to the annoying old party man. He can lecture you, and he can attack, and that's really about it. Very basic enemy here. Nothing too interesting, but he's an enemy, alright. That's really all I have to say about that guy. I'm gonna keep walking. I don't know if there's any presents. I don't believe there... such a professional Let's Player. There's a cafe right here, so let's go inside. Apparently not. Let's go inside. I'm surprised you talked to an ordinary guy like me. I have no information or items to help you out. Don't you think it's natural for a guy like me to be here? I enjoy the atmosphere here. By the way, let me quiz you. There are 5 apples. If you eat one, how many are left? 5 minus 1 is 4, so 4 is left. It's not funny? Okay, here's another one. Master Pokey's made... Electra is made to order. Oh, puns aren't funny either. Man, I like puns. I was in the middle of a caffeine buzz. Yes, caffeine. And I had to go to the bathroom fast. When I got there, I accidentally knocked on the wall instead of the restroom door. The next thing I knew, someone asked, "Who is it?" Really surprised me. Maybe I just imagined it? I used to be Monotoli's employer. Then I realized his schemes made my company go bankrupt. My house and land were taken away. Now I'm homeless. Monotoli didn't used to be so powerful. I want to find out his secret, so I'm spending my time here, watching to see if he ever drops in. Kids shouldn't be drinking espresso. You shouldn't be hanging out around here. What? Mr. Monotoli's here? You got that wrong, kid. What? Does Mr. Geldegard Monotoli come on here often? Hello, time to get up. That could never happen. Well, actually, that's not true. Suspicious place. Full of very, suspicious people. Like me. God, this is just, I don't know. Just the colors here and the buildings and just the music. It's a great area. I don't get it. I heard that a guy who looks like Monotoli has been hanging out at Jackie's Cafe. You know, totally unpopular place. I heard he quietly goes in and out. Actually, wait. Goods, contact lens, yeah, bomb, PSI caramel. I have a PSI caramel, which could come in handy. I'm looking over all my items because it's just a decent time to look through those. There is a museum here, but I'm actually not going to go in there for quite a while, so you'll just have to wonder. You boys are sneaking around looking for Mr. Monotoli, aren't you? Paul is there. If I catch you boys doing anything, Paul is there. I arrest you. No questions asked. Be prepared. Got it, Ness? I've already checked out your name. Because that's not ominous. Police force here is obviously quite corrupt. This is a hospital. We've seen the hospital interiors. And here's another mad taxi. There's really nothing interesting to note, so I don't know. Oh, yeah. Just get on with it, thanks. And that's absolutely nothing of that's of interest. That's very of interest, thanks. That was not nice. Ness, screw a level. HP went up by 2, PP went up by 2. That was a garbage level up, Ness. Wow. Where am I doing? Oh, this guy. This is... Sorry, that was just funny to me. The only reason I came over here was to talk to this guy. No one know anything. Typos. Grr. Monotoli's toady stole everything from me, including my house and land. They're evil incarnate. Lawyers, policemen, everyone that follows Monotoli. They're all his toadies. No matter how you fight him, you can't win. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll just leave me here to cry into my cappuccino. Nosy. Yes. Cappuccino. So anyways... once again, I mentioned that there's not a ton to do here right now. It's a very large area. We're going to be spending quite a few episodes here. But nothing too much. Department store. When Monotoli became the owner, this department store began having strange happenings. Temporarily closed. Warg! I wonder why the department store's closed. Yeah, weird. Oh well, maybe it'll be open after we do a series of very normal and sane plot events that make sense. Protect Mr. Monotoli first. The safety of the citizens of the city comes second. That's our job, you know. That's not where I wanted to go. I know what I'm doing, folks. There's something behind the department store, if I can quickly show it. As you can see, there is something behind that department store. But unfortunately, we can't get there quite yet. Behind this wall, things seem very strange. I feel like this isn't my place. Maybe it's your place. The boy stuck to the wall may be a peeping Tom. Yeah, probably. Oh, God. Oh, right on time. I'm going to continue going up here because there's a few people. Come on in, we got the goods, G. What are you looking for? A broken gadget, broken iron, defense spray, rust promoter. My boy Jerk, you can't do me like that. Yeah. Nothing of interest that we haven't already seen. That's all I wanted to show. Yes, that's literally everything. You meet the annoying reveler. I don't know how to pronounce it. Nothing to say here, I guess. Fighting an enemy. There we go. There we go. I did it! God. I really just want to be quiet so you can listen to the music, but at the same time, I don't want to be like... Yeah. I don't want to just be dead silent for the entire episode. Let's see. Last night there was a solitaire tournament. I lost my shirt. Sorry, I forgot about that line. That's actually really funny. I'm an elite businessman who works in Mr. Monotoli's office. What do you have to say? Hello, babyface. What brings you to the Monotoli building? I'm not a baby. I'm 13, Mom. This elevator is only for Master Pokey's use. It goes directly to the 47th floor. Quit staring at my hips. Why don't you stare somewhere else instead of behind me? No matter what you do, Ness will always look in the other direction when you do that, because I can speak. And, yeah. Ness is just peeping over Paula's head there. Alright, let's go. There's a few things that we can do. There's another elevator. Private elevator not for operation by the general public. Monotoli building manager. Whoops, I was almost gonna beat you up. Almost. Are you a friend of Master Pokey? It's okay to visit him here, but don't wander around the building. Someone might be suspicious of you and take a potshot at you with a machine gun. Wow, okay. Nice to see that we have very normal and sane representatives. And as was probably already said, Pokey's here. Get away from me, kid. You won't get away from me, kid. Ooh la la! This my poor old friend. Aw, what's your name? Pig Butt. No, Ness. Did you come here to beg me for some money? Ooh la la. Don't you recognize me? I'm Master Pokey. Pokey! Get it? I'm now Gildegard Monotoli's partner, and I give him political and economic advice. I heard there were some ratty-looking kids asking for Mr. Monotoli. Was that you, Ness? This isn't a place for the likes of you. Get out of here, now, loser. Alright then, sorry. You must never show your face around Master Pokey. You got that? Yep, we will indeed get kicked out. See what you have to say. You haven't changed much, Ness. I'm Aloysius Mitch, Pokey's dad. Due to my son's success, I now live the life of a rich man. Every dog has its day. That's the perfect proverb to describe me. Ooh, my jaw's tired. I like that piece of dialogue. So, yeah. Pokey's there. Well, this can end well. That's all I wanted to show. The elevator is going down. Look, don't stand behind me and stare at my hips. Ness stares in the opposite direction. That's all I wanted to show for the Monotoli building, as there's really nothing you can do here for quite a while. I just thought there was some dialogue that I just wanted to show that I believe we can still show later, but I felt it would be fun. It would be more entertaining to show now. So a lot of people are probably asking, where do you go? Considering large town, very confusing layout, at least for a first timer. And I'll actually show you. First and foremost, you want to heal. I'd recommend taking out roughly 300 bucks. I'd recommend taking out approximately $300 because you're probably going to need all that. Welcome to the Monotoli Grand Hotel, 225. Yeah, that's why. Because I could not remember how much you actually needed. So we go out and, yeah, let's see what the newspaper is. Good morning, this is a unique service exclusive to our hotel only. I'm here to read you today's headline. On the front page of the Fourside Post, over 70% of Fourside citizens support Monotoli. Hey, you! If you meet a beautiful, seductive woman who's looking for me, tell her hi. Anyways, I don't think a woman like that would be looking for me. Buddy, same. For many reasons. Anyways, as I said, you probably don't want to save here, just because of reasons. I'm actually going back. Dang it, every time. Every time. I don't think there's going to be a time where I don't do that by accident. Let's see. Need to enter the amount of your deposit. Enter, yeah. I want to deposit 45, so I have exactly 30 gold. I'm not specifying why I'm doing all of this, or why I specifically mentioned not to save, because it will be very clear later. Now let's enter the Metropolis Theater. I love this song. Do you want to buy a ticket? 30 bucks, please. Thanks a lot. And now, as per the usual, let's see, copper bracelet. Where is it? It's probably Jeff has it. Yep, show ticket. Use. Thanks a lot. Please hurry. The show will be starting any moment. So we want to enter here, because this is obviously where the show is. and view the very identical looking crowd. When Ness arrives, the Runaway 5 told me to let him in, so please come in. How do you know I'm Ness? Oh well. We're so helpless. Really helpless and hopeless. Yuck! Again, we've been cheated by the theater owner. We're stuck here with a phony contract. Oh yeah! We don't know how to sing, but we don't know how to we know how to sing, but we don't know how to handle money or women. Do-up, do-up, do-up. I've already said this. We owe you guys so much. Sorry. To meet Geldegard Monotoli, you'll need our help. I don't exactly know why, it's just a hunch. So let's go outside. Have I got a bombshell for you tonight, kids? Ah! Kaboom! The Runaway 5, yeah! 3, 2, 1, go! That was loud. I'm sorry. That is such a good show. I really like it. But, they said something about the theater owner and a phony contract, so let's go speak to this theater owner. See how this goes. Well, she looks trustworthy. So you're a Runaway 5 fan, huh? What? Excuse me? No. This band owes me $1 million. If they break their contract, they'll be in deep duty with the police. The police will probably say, hey, you guys, or something like that. Unless you're able to pay $1 million on their behalf. You'd have to find buried gold, or you would never be able to pay such a huge sum of money. What a predicament. A very overly specific predicament. Well, if it isn't obvious, we need to go back out into the desert, because there was a gold mine there, and it's probably not obvious, because I didn't show it. Whoops. There was a lot going on last episode, so I'm sorry. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna cut to the desert right about now. We have arrived! This hole's great! Good hole, good hole, good hole. First, someone asked me to dig for buried gold. I began to feel like I was obligated to find it. Man, am I starving. Do you have any food you can spare? Seems like you have a lot of stuff. What are you gonna give me? You cannot give him the bomb, unfortunately, although I would love to see him try to eat that, but I wanted to give him... Let's give him a boiled egg. Is that a good egg? Actually, let's give him the calorie stick. We're not gonna eat it. If I find the gold, I'll give it to you. Sweet. Let's go into this hole, because this is where the mine is, and let's see if we can find anything. Yeah, this gold mine's a bit of a wash. Looks like we'll need to find somewhere else to get some gold, apparently. Oh well. At very least we can sleep. This is... I mentioned that you did not want to save there. This is why. This is where you want to save. If it isn't obvious, yeah, you want to save here. Because duh. Greater Dev, but shut up, Deb. Continue, yeah. But I don't think it's good to work too hard. Click, beep, beep, beep. Picked up the receiver. Mom. Hello, Ness. Yeah. Some tough times. Teacher dropped by looking for you. Don't worry, I covered for you. Everything's fine here. Just keep on trucking. Well, my soap opera's getting to a really steamy part, so I better let you go. Bye. Click, click, beep. It's a small house, but please stay the night. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I stayed in the hotel. That was a complete waste of money, so oops. But we slept, so let's see how this goes. And the gold mine certainly got a lot bigger. And I have sunstroke. Whoops! In the next episode of EarthBound, we are going to explore the gold mine and see just what we can find. See you guys then.